lots of examples of people going back and really taking on the challenge of just making things more interesting and more accessible, and using lots of the sort of graphic facilitation skills. I think the development of our own what we call sort of advisory groups, which is where groups of people who are in a particular accommodation and using a particular service come together to discuss and make important decisions about the service. And I think you can see how some of the tools and techniques are being used to help those groups come to those decisions, but also to help those groups sort of access some of the information and gather the information. I think the other thing for me is kind of, in perhaps subtler ways, about people checking themselves and checking the language that they're using. And people also checking their perceptions of people. I mean, another, I think, really important exercise in learning in the programme was thinking about the kind of reputations that get perpetuated for people, and how it's very easy when you're trying to meet people's needs, and often we interpret needs as deficits potentially, that you focus in on the fact that this person can't do this or can't do that or behaves negatively in certain environments, and you take for granted all of the really positive human things about supporting people. And I think it's been interesting to watch, perhaps not as broadly as I'd have liked, but in certain pockets, people really making an effort to think, actually, I don't need to say, this is Sam and, she loses her temper really easily, as opposed to this is Sam and she might tell you a good joke if you're feeling a bit down. So that's been quite interesting.